Oh my god, guys, that was beautiful. Did you see his face when he realized about the dress code?
I got it all on video. The exact moment he understood he was screwed. Pure panic and humiliation.
The way he kept looking around for help, like anyone was going to save him. So pathetic.
When he came up to me for support, and I destroyed him in front of everyone. Chef's kiss.
That public rejection was perfect timing, right when he was most vulnerable. Maximum psychological damage.
Security escort was the cherry on top, walking him out like a criminal, while everyone filmed.
Already got 3 different angles. Posted the best ones online. Comments are brutal.
He actually thought we liked him, like we'd ever accept some scholarship charity case. The delusion was incredible.
Don't forget the stammering. When he tried to explain himself, made it so much worse.
And the tears. Actual tears when Sophia rejected him in front of the whole party.
He told me he was falling in love with me yesterday during our study session. Made tonight even more satisfying.
You collected great intel during emotional manipulation phase. His family pressure points will be useful later. Single mom working double shifts. Dad's second job for his education.
He feels guilty about every dollar they spend. Perfect leverage for phase 2.
What is phase 2 exactly? Party humiliation was just the beginning?
Oh, absolutely. Social embarrassment fades. We need permanent damage, something that follows him forever.
Academic sabotage? Tank his grades somehow?
Bigger than grades, we're going character assassination. Make everyone believe he's dangerous.
Dangerous how?
Predator allegations, false accusations work perfectly. Impossible to disprove. Permanent reputation destruction.
That's genius. Once people think he's a creep, game over forever.
We've done this before, right? With other transfer students?
3 times. Kevin transferred after harassment allegations. David faced assault accusations. Sarah got expelled for theft claims. All fabricated, all successful.
How do we make it believable?
Coordinated testimony. Multiple witnesses telling same story. Fake digital evidence. Make normal interactions seem predatory.
I can coach some freshman girls. Get them to claim he made them uncomfortable. Young, vulnerable witnesses are perfect.
Exactly. Emma Peterson is ideal. Naive, trusting, easily manipulated. She'll believe whatever you tell her.
What about digital evidence? Screenshots and stuff?
Already working on it. Doctored messages he never sent. Fake social media activity. Plant evidence on his devices if needed.
This seems intense, even for us.
Marcus earned special treatment by thinking he could play in our league. Time to show him the consequences.
His breakdown tonight was satisfying, but temporary humiliation isn't enough. I want permanent destruction.
How long until accusations go public?
2 weeks. Let him think he's recovering. Then destroy him completely. Hope makes the fall harder.
Who handles what?
Sophia coaches the witnesses. Blake creates digital evidence. Madison spreads initial rumors. I coordinate everything.
Emma's in my art class. Easy to build trust and plant ideas. Make her think Marcus is targeting her.
I'll start with fake message screenshots. Make them look authentic. Inappropriate advances toward younger girls.
Should I start subtle rumors now? Build foundation for bigger accusations.
Yes, small comments about him being weird, creepy around female students, sets up the big reveal.
This is going to be epic. Complete social annihilation.
Marcus will never recover from predator allegations. Follows you forever. Scholarship gone, future destroyed.
What about his family? Think they'll believe him?
Doesn't matter. Even if family supports him, everyone else will assume guilt. That's how accusations work.
Poor little scholarship boy. Thought he could escape his place.
Party humiliation was just warm-up. Time for the real destruction. Phase 2 begins Monday.
Can't wait.
This is our best work yet.
Marcus is so screwed.
He wanted to belong here. Now he'll learn what happens when people like him get ideas above their station.
Should we document phase 2 also?
Obviously, false accusation campaign goes in the archive with all our other victories.
Marcus is about to become legendary for all the wrong reasons.
Party humiliation was just warm-up. Time for the real destruction.
Yo, Jake, I've been trying to go back to normal, but everyone's still staring at me.
It's only been 2 days. People have short memories.
Not about this. I walked into chemistry class today, and everyone went quiet, then started whispering.
Screw them. They're just bored rich kids, looking for entertainment.
Sophia completely ignored me, like I don't exist. We were talking every day before.
Because she's a fake person, using you for amusement.
Maybe, but it still hurts. I really thought we connected.
You want me to spread some counter-narrative? Tell people what really happened?
No. That'll just make it worse. Make me look desperate.
You're not desperate. You're the victim here.
Doesn't feel that way. Feels like I'm the idiot who couldn't read obvious social cues.
That's what they want you to think. It was a deliberate setup.
I keep replaying it, looking for signs I missed, ways I could have avoided it.
There weren't any signs, because it was planned.
Tyler walked past me today, didn't even acknowledge me, like I'm invisible.
Good. Stay away from all of them.
Hard to avoid them. They're everywhere. Control everything social.
Then focus on academics. That's why you're really there.
You're right. Grades are what matter, not about social acceptance.
Exactly. Show them you're better than their games.
My mom asked why I seemed upset last night at dinner. Had to lie and say everything's fine.
Why lie? Tell her what happened.
Can't. She's so proud of me being there. Talks about it to everyone, how her son goes to elite prep school.
She'd understand and probably be furious at them.
That's why I can't tell her. She'd want to call the school. Make it a big thing. That would make everything worse.
Maybe not. Maybe the school needs to know.
Know what? That some kids played a prank? That I didn't understand dress codes. It's embarrassing but not illegal.
It was cruel and deliberate.
But not actionable. I just have to tough it out. Keep my head down.
How long can you do that?
However long it takes. People forget. New drama happens. This will blow over.
I hope you're right, but I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. Just focusing on why I'm here. Education and opportunity. Social stuff is secondary.
If you say so, but don't isolate yourself completely.
Not isolating. Just being strategic about who I spend time with.
Meaning avoiding everyone?
Meaning being careful. Learning from mistakes.
Your only mistake was trusting them.
Maybe. Either way, lesson learned. Grades first, everything else second.
That's probably smart. For now, anyway.
For always. Maybe if I just focus on grades, people will forget about the party thing.
I hope so, man. You deserve better than this.
Thanks for listening and not judging.
Always. That's what real friends do.
Unlike fake prep school friends.
Exactly. You know who has your back.
I do, and I appreciate it.
Strategic planning session. Time for phase 2. Party humiliation was entertaining, but temporary. We need permanent damage.
What kind of permanent damage?
Character assassination. Reputation destruction that follows him forever. Something that makes him unemployable.
How do we do that?
False accusations, specifically predator allegations. Most effective reputation destroyer.
That's dark even for us.
Dark but effective. Once someone's labeled a creep, they never recover. Social death penalty. False accusations are impossible to disprove, especially with coordinated testimony and fake evidence.
What would we accuse Marcus of?
Inappropriate behavior toward younger girls. Unwanted advances. Making freshmen uncomfortable. Classic predator pattern.
But he hasn't actually done anything.
Doesn't matter. We create the evidence, coach the witnesses, make it believable.
How do we get witnesses?
I handle that. Emma Peterson in my art class. Perfect victim type. Naive and trusting.
What's your approach?
Build trust first, then plant suggestions. Make her think Marcus targeted her. Eventually, she'll believe it happened.
We've refined the process. Years of practice. Know exactly what administrators believe.
Timeline for accusations?
2 weeks. Let him think he's recovering from party. Then destroy him completely. Hope makes the fall harder.
Who does what specifically?
Sophia coaches Emma and other potential witnesses. Blake creates fake digital evidence. Madison starts preliminary rumors. I coordinate everything for maximum impact.
Emma's already showing interest in Marcus. Thinks he's cute and smart. Perfect setup for manipulation.
Good. Crush that attraction. Turn it into fear and disgust.
What kind of fake messages should I create? Specific content?
Sexual advances toward freshmen. Requests for private meetings. Inappropriate compliments about appearance. Make him sound like a predator.
Should I start rumors now?
Subtle ones. Comments about him being weird around girls. Staring inappropriately. Makes people uncomfortable. Sets foundation for bigger accusations.
How many witnesses do we need?
3 minimum. Emma as primary victim. 2 others as supporting testimony. Multiple accusations create credibility.
What if Marcus tries to defend himself?
That makes it worse. Denial is expected predator behavior. Desperate explanations sound guilty. We win either way.
This could destroy his scholarship.
That's the point. Complete life destruction. Academic future gone. Social reputation ruined forever.
His family will be devastated.
Excellent bonus damage. Single mom working double shifts. All that sacrifice for nothing. Beautiful irony.
What about investigation? School will have to respond.
We control the narrative. Multiple coordinated witnesses. Digital evidence backing claims. Administration has to act.
Even if they're false?
Especially because they're false. Schools terrified of liability. Better to sacrifice one student than risk predator on campus.
Emma's going to need careful coaching. Make false memories seem real, without being obvious about it.
You're the best at emotional manipulation. Trust your instincts. Just don't leave evidence of coaching.
This is our biggest project yet.
Marcus earned special treatment by thinking he belonged here. Time to remind him of his place.
When do I start with Emma?
Monday. Build relationship gradually. Plant seeds of suspicion. Let her convince herself.
And fake evidence timeline?
Coordinate with Sophia's witness prep. Evidence supports testimony. Testimony validates evidence. Perfect feedback loop.
This is going to be epic.
Marcus wanted acceptance. Instead, he gets complete destruction. Character assassination that follows him forever.
Poor scholarship boy. Should have stayed in his lane.
Once everyone thinks he's a creep, his life is over forever. No recovery from predator allegations.
Can't wait to start.
This is our masterpiece.
Marcus is about to learn what happens when people like him try to play in our world.
Game over.
Permanently.
Hey, Mom, how was your day?
Long but good, sweetheart. Double shift at the hospital again. But we needed the extra hours. How are things at school?
Fine, just focusing on academics like always.
You seem different lately, though. Quieter than usual when you call. Everything really okay there?
Yeah, everything's fine. Just adjusting to the increased workload. Prep school is more demanding than I expected.
I'm proud of how hard you're working. Your grades are still holding up well, right? The scholarship requirements are strict.
Yes, they're good. Chemistry is challenging, but I'm managing. History is actually really interesting.
What about your social life, though? You haven't mentioned Tyler in weeks, or any of your new friends.
Tyler's really busy. Student government and debate team stuff. We don't hang out as much anymore.
That's disappointing. He seemed like such a nice boy when you first started. Really took you under his wing.
He is nice. Just different schedules now, I guess.
What about that girl you mentioned before? Sophia from your chemistry class?
That didn't work out the way I hoped. We're just classmates now.
I'm sorry, honey. Those feelings can be complicated at your age.
It's fine, really. Better to focus on studies anyway. That's what I'm there for.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right? Even if it's embarrassing or difficult. I won't judge.
I know, Mom. Really, everything's fine. Just some typical social drama stuff. Nothing I can't handle.
High school social situations can be really tough. Even at the best schools. Maybe especially at elite places like yours.
What do you mean by that?
Rich kids can be cruel sometimes. It's a different world than we're used to. Don't let them make you feel less than worthy.
I don't let them. I earned my place there fair and square, through hard work and merit.
Absolutely you did. Never forget that fact. You belong there as much as anyone else.
Thanks, Mom. Sometimes I need to hear that.
Your father and I are incredibly proud. All the sacrifices we've made feel worth it. Seeing you get this amazing opportunity...
I know you are. I won't let you both down. I promise.
You could never let us down. Just by giving your best effort. That's honestly all we've ever asked.
I am trying my absolute best every single day.
I can see that when we talk, but you seem really stressed lately. Don't sacrifice your health for perfection.
I have to maintain high standards. The scholarship requirements are demanding. I can't afford to slip up even once.
Honey, you're already exceeding every expectation. Don't burn yourself out trying to be perfect. Your well-being matters more than grades.
I'm fine, really. Just staying focused on what matters.
Okay, I trust you. But remember, we love you unconditionally. No matter what grades or social situations happen.
I know that. Love you too, Mom.
Get some good rest tonight. You sound exhausted.
I will, after I finish this history paper.
Don't stay up too late working.
I won't.
Sweet dreams when you finally get there.
Thanks, Mom. Give Dad my love when he gets home.
Will do. He's working late, but he's proud of you too. We both are every single day.
That helps more than you know, having your support.
Always here if you need to talk. About absolutely anything at all.
I know. Everything's under control, though.
I believe you, but the offer always stands.
Thanks. Good night, Mom.
Good night, my brilliant boy.
Time to discuss our predator allegation strategy. This needs to be our most sophisticated operation yet. Complete character destruction through coordinated false testimony.
How many witnesses do we need for credibility?
Minimum 3 girls making similar claims. Emma Peterson as primary victim. 2 others providing supporting testimony. Multiple accusations create believable pattern.
Emma's perfect for this. Naive freshman who trusts authority figures. Already thinks Marcus is cute and harmless. Easy to flip that attraction into fear.
Exactly what we want. Innocent attraction makes her believable victim. When she claims he made her uncomfortable.
What about the other 2 witnesses? Who else can we recruit?
Lily Chen from my study group, Jessica Morrison from drama club, both impressionable and eager to fit in. They'll say whatever I suggest.
Good choices. Mix of social circles adds authenticity. Shows Marcus supposedly targeting multiple demographics.
What specific allegations should they make?
Inappropriate comments about appearance. Requests for private meetings outside class. Unwanted touching during conversations. Classic predatory grooming behavior.
I need to be careful coaching them. Plant suggestions without being obvious. Let them think they're remembering real events.
Use leading questions. Make them doubt their own memories. Then provide the narrative they should believe.
Should I start working on Emma immediately?
Begin building deeper trust first. Position yourself as protective older student. Then gradually introduce concerns about Marcus. Make her think you're looking out for her safety.
When should I start doctoring screenshots?
Start this weekend. Want everything ready before witness coaching intensifies. Digital evidence needs to support their testimony perfectly. Every detail must align.
What about spreading preliminary rumors? Softening people up for bigger accusations?
Yes, but subtle initially. Comments about Marcus being weird around younger girls. How he stares inappropriately during conversations. Makes people feel uncomfortable, but nothing specific yet.
Emma mentioned Marcus helped her with math homework. Perfect opportunity to reframe as inappropriate. Make her question his real motives.
Excellent. Turn normal small kindness into predatory grooming. Helpful tutoring becomes suspicious behavior. Classic recontextualization technique.
Should fake messages include other students? Reference real people for authenticity?
Absolutely. Mention Emma and others by name. Creates believable connection to actual victims. Makes accusations feel more credible.
What if Emma gets scared and backs out? Or realizes she's being manipulated?
Unlikely if you do it right, but we have backup witnesses, plus digital evidence stands alone. Multiple angles of attack.
Administrative response predictions? How will school handle accusations?
Zero tolerance policy. They'll suspend him immediately pending investigation. Better to sacrifice one student than risk liability, especially with multiple coordinated accusations.
What about his scholarship? That gets revoked automatically?
Probably. Moral clauses in scholarship agreements. Pending investigations count as violations. Even false accusations trigger consequences.
His family's going to be devastated. Single mom working multiple jobs. All that sacrifice for nothing.
Perfect bonus damage. Family shame adds psychological pressure. Makes recovery even more impossible.
How long until accusations spread beyond school?
Once investigation starts, word travels fast. Social media amplifies everything. Permanent reputation destruction.
This seems like our most elaborate plan yet.
Marcus earned special treatment by thinking he could infiltrate our social circle. Time to show him the real consequences.
Emma's art class is tomorrow. Perfect opportunity to start building concern about Marcus's supposed behavior.
Remember to document everything, but subtly, we need evidence of their testimony without proof of our coaching.
Fake evidence creation starts this weekend. Multiple platforms and formats. Make it look authentic.
Preliminary rumors begin Monday. Gradual escalation toward bigger accusations.
Perfect coordination. This is going to be beautiful. Complete character assassination.
Marcus has no idea what's coming.
By the time accusations go public, he'll be completely trapped. No way to prove innocence against coordinated lies.
Can't wait to see his face when everyone turns against him.
This is our masterpiece.
Emma, hey girl, how's art class going?
Really good. I love the pottery unit we're starting. Thanks for asking.
You're so talented. I've seen your work displayed. Really impressive for a freshman.
Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you. You're like the coolest upperclassman.
Oh, you're sweet. I try to look out for younger students, especially the talented ones like you.
I appreciate that. Sometimes it's hard being new here. Everyone seems so confident.
It takes time to adjust, but you're doing great. Speaking of which, are you getting help with academics?
A little bit. This junior Marcus has been helping me with math. He's really smart.
Marcus Johnson, the transfer student?
Yeah, that's him. Do you know him?
We've interacted some. He seems interesting.
He's been really nice to me. Patient with explaining concepts. Makes math less intimidating.
That's good, though you should be careful.
Careful about what?
Oh, probably nothing. I just worry about you younger girls. Some older guys have ulterior motives.
You think Marcus has ulterior motives? He seems genuinely helpful.
I'm sure he is. I'm probably being overprotective. It's just my nature.
What makes you concerned, though? Has he done something inappropriate?
Not inappropriate exactly, just some things I've noticed. The way he looks at certain students.
What do you mean?
Like I said, probably nothing. I don't want to create problems where there aren't any.
No, please tell me. I value your perspective. You know this school better than I do.
Well, if you really want to know, I've seen him staring at younger girls. During lunch and in hallways. Just seems a bit intense.
Staring how? Like checking them out?
Sort of. And he always volunteers to help freshmen, especially pretty ones like you, which could be innocent, but...
But what?
It's just a pattern I've noticed. Always targeting younger, vulnerable students who might be flattered by attention.
That's kind of creepy when you put it that way. I hadn't thought about it like that.
I don't want to make you paranoid, but trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is.
He has been asking a lot of personal questions about my family and social life. I thought he was just being friendly.
Personal questions are concerning, especially from older guys to younger girls. That's not normal tutoring behavior.
What should I do? I still need help with math.
Maybe find a different tutor or study in groups instead of alone. Safety in numbers.
We have been meeting alone in the library after school when it's pretty empty. Should I be worried about that?
Probably not immediate danger, but isolated meetings aren't ideal, especially if he's testing boundaries.
Testing boundaries how?
Has he ever touched you unnecessarily? Even seemingly innocent contact?
He did put his hand on my shoulder once, when explaining a problem, and sat really close.
That could be innocent, but it could also be grooming behavior, starting with small contact to normalize it.
Oh my god. I never thought about it that way. Now I'm feeling really uncomfortable.
I'm sorry for making you worry, but it's better to be aware. Trust your gut feelings.
What if if you're right? What if he has been inappropriate? Should I tell someone?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet, but definitely be more careful. And if anything else happens, tell me immediately.
I will. Thank you for looking out for me. I had no idea.
That's what older students should do. Protect the younger ones. You're like a little sister to me.
That means everything. I'm so glad I can trust you.
Always. Just promise me you'll be careful around him and don't meet alone anymore.
I promise. No more isolated tutoring sessions. This is really scary to think about.
You're going to be fine. Now that you know what to watch for, just stay alert and trust your instincts.
I will. Thank you so much, Sophia, for caring about me.
Of course, sweetie. Talk soon.
Definitely.
Jake, they're saying I'm a predator. Emma Peterson is telling everyone I made her uncomfortable. This can't be happening.
What the hell are you talking about? Predator allegations? That's insane.
She's claiming I was inappropriate during tutoring, said I touched her shoulder and asked personal questions, made her feel unsafe.
That's complete bullshit. You were helping her with math. Since when is tutoring predatory?
That's what I said, but now other girls are coming forward. Lily Chen and Jessica Morrison, all saying similar things.
This is obviously coordinated. Same people who humiliated you at the party. Now they're destroying your reputation.
I don't know what to do. How do you prove you're not a predator? Everyone automatically believes the accusers.
Because the accusations are designed to be impossible to disprove. That's why they chose this approach.
There are screenshots going around, messages I supposedly sent to Emma, asking her to meet privately, calling her beautiful.
Screenshots can be faked, especially by tech-savvy rich kids. This is character assassination.
But they look so real. My name, my profile picture, even references to specific homework assignments.
Which proves they had inside information from your actual tutoring sessions to make the fake messages believable.
The school counselor wants to meet tomorrow morning about serious allegations.
Don't go alone. Bring a lawyer if possible.
We can't afford a lawyer, and it would make me look guilty, like I have something to hide.
You need adult support. This is beyond high school drama. This could destroy your future.
It already has. No one will talk to me. Teachers look at me with suspicion. I'm completely isolated.
What about your parents? Do they know?
Not yet. I can't tell them. This would devastate my mom.
They're going to find out anyway. Better it comes from you.
How do I explain that I'm accused of being a predator when I've never done anything wrong? When the evidence looks convincing?
By telling the truth, that you're being framed by the same kids who humiliated you.
Who's going to believe that? Rich kids coordinating false allegations? Sounds like a conspiracy theory.
Because it is a conspiracy against you specifically.
Emma seemed so genuine when I was helping her. Grateful for the tutoring. Asked me to continue meeting.
Because she was probably being manipulated too, coached by Sophia or Tyler's group to reinterpret normal interactions.
The screenshots show escalating behavior, starting friendly, then becoming inappropriate. Perfect predator pattern.
Perfect, because they designed it that way, using real tutoring sessions as foundation, then adding fabricated, inappropriate content.
How do I fight this? Every defense sounds like denial. Every explanation sounds desperate.
We need to expose Tyler's group, gather evidence of their bullying campaign, show the coordinated nature.
With what evidence? They're too smart to leave traces, and everyone believes I'm the predator now.
There has to be something. Text messages planning this, witnesses to their coordination.
Even if there were, who would listen? I'm already labeled as dangerous.
Don't give up. Fight back against this.
How? When they have fake screenshots, multiple witness testimony, perfect coordination.
Because that coordination is their weakness. Too perfect to be natural.
Nobody cares about that. They just see predator allegations and assume guilt.
The school has to investigate properly. They can't just accept accusations.
They can and they will. Better safe than sorry. One student's life doesn't matter.
Your life matters. Don't let them destroy you.
Too late. Reputation is everything. Mine is permanently ruined.
This isn't permanent. Truth comes out eventually.
Does it? Or do false accusations just become accepted truth? Especially when they're this well coordinated.
We'll figure this out. I'm not letting them win.
They already won. How do you prove you're not a predator when they have fake evidence? When everyone wants to believe you're guilty? When defending yourself makes you look worse?
I don't know yet, but we'll find a way.
There is no way. They've thought of everything. I'm completely trapped.
Marcus, this is Ms. Rodriguez from Student Services. I need to schedule a meeting with you immediately regarding serious allegations that have been brought to our attention.
Ms. Rodriguez, what kind of allegations? I haven't done anything wrong.
Marcus, we need to discuss this in person. Can you come to my office first period tomorrow? This is a mandatory meeting.
Can you at least tell me what this is about? I'm really confused and worried.
Multiple female students have come forward with concerns about inappropriate behavior. These are very serious accusations.
Inappropriate behavior? I've never been inappropriate with anyone. This has to be some kind of misunderstanding.
Marcus, I understand this is difficult, but we have to take all allegations seriously. The safety of our students is paramount.
Who is making these accusations? And what specifically are they claiming?
I can't discuss specifics over text, but there are multiple students involved, and digital evidence that supports their claims.
Digital evidence? What kind of digital evidence? I've never sent inappropriate messages to anyone.
Screenshots of conversations, social media interactions. We'll review everything together tomorrow.
Those have to be fake. Someone is setting me up. This started after I was humiliated at Tyler Richardson's party.
Marcus, I understand you're upset, but making accusations against other students won't help. We need to focus on the allegations against you.
Can I bring someone with me? Friend or family member?
You have the right to have a parent present. Given the serious nature of these allegations, I would actually recommend it.
What happens during the investigation? Am I suspended from classes?
Pending the investigation outcome, you may be temporarily removed from campus for the safety and comfort of other students.
This is destroying my life. My scholarship depends on staying enrolled. My family sacrificed everything for this opportunity.
I understand the stakes are high. That's why we need a thorough investigation to get to the truth.
The truth is, I'm innocent. I helped Emma Peterson with math tutoring. That's literally all that happened.
Marcus, the allegations go beyond tutoring. There are claims of unwanted touching, inappropriate comments about appearance, requests for private meetings outside school.
None of that happened. I put my hand on her shoulder, once explaining a math problem. That's normal human interaction, not predatory behavior.
The students involved felt uncomfortable. Their feelings and safety matter, regardless of your intentions.
But their feelings are based on lies. Someone coached them to reinterpret normal interactions as inappropriate behavior.
That's a very serious accusation. Do you have evidence of coaching or manipulation?
Not concrete evidence, but the timing is suspicious. Right after Tyler's group humiliated me publicly.
Marcus, I need you to focus on the specific allegations against you, not conspiracy theories about other students.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's coordinated bullying, using false accusations as a weapon.
We'll discuss everything tomorrow, 8 a.m. in my office. Please bring a parent if possible.
What should I tell my parents? How do I explain this nightmare?
Tell them the truth. That allegations have been made, and the school is investigating.
The truth is, I'm being framed by students who want to destroy me for not knowing my place.
Marcus, I understand you're emotional, but these allegations are credible. Multiple witnesses with supporting evidence. We have to treat them seriously.
Even if the evidence is fabricated? Even if the witnesses were coached?
That would be a very sophisticated operation, unlikely for high school students.
You don't know Tyler Richardson or what his group is capable of.
Tomorrow 8 a.m., Marcus. Don't be late.
Victory celebration. Mission absolutely accomplished. Marcus is completely finished. Investigation launched this morning.
The meeting with the counselor happened? How did it go?
Perfectly. Emma's testimony was flawless. Lily and Jessica backed her up beautifully. Coordinated stories matched exactly.
What about the fake screenshots? Did they believe those?
Completely. Digital evidence sealed the deal. Counselor had no choice but to act. Multiple witnesses plus documentation.
Emma was incredible, actually crying during her statement. Really sold the victim narrative.
Your coaching was masterful. She genuinely believes Marcus targeted her. False memories implanted perfectly.
Marcus looked destroyed leaving the office. Saw him walking to the parking lot, completely broken.
His scholarship is definitely gone, right?
Moral clauses triggered immediately. Pending investigation equals automatic suspension. Financial aid revoked within hours.
His family must be devastated. Single mom working double shifts. All that sacrifice for nothing.
Beautiful bonus damage, family shame, and financial ruin. Complete life destruction achieved.
Social media response has been incredible. Everyone sharing the allegations, calling him a predator and creep.
The comments are brutal. Nobody defending him at all. Complete social exile.
Exactly as planned. Once labeled a predator, no recovery possible ever.
Even if he transfers schools. This follows him forever. Internet never forgets.
What about law enforcement? Think they'll get involved?
Probably. School has to report to authorities. Multiple allegations against minor. Criminal investigation likely.
That's intense even for us. Actual criminal charges.
False accusations work perfectly. Impossible to disprove. Burden of proof on him.
He has no idea how to fight this. Keeps claiming innocence. Makes him sound more guilty.
His desperate denials are pathetic. Exactly what guilty people say. We predicted his responses perfectly.
Standard predator playbook. Makes our accusations more believable.
This was our most sophisticated operation. Digital evidence creation was flawless. Witness coaching exceeded expectations.
Years of practice paying off. Refined methodology. Perfect execution.
Marcus thought he could infiltrate our circle, play in our league. Wrong decision.
Scholarship boy should have stayed invisible, known his place in the hierarchy.
Now he's completely destroyed. Academic future gone. Social reputation ruined forever. Family devastated and broke.
Think he'll try to fight back somehow?
With what? No evidence of our coordination. Multiple witnesses against him. digital proof of his guilt.
Plus, who would believe him? Rich kids orchestrating false accusations? Sounds like conspiracy theory.
He's totally trapped. No escape from this.
Exactly how we designed it. Perfect psychological warfare, complete life annihilation.
Ready to select our next target? Transfer applications came in this week.
Already reviewing candidates, looking for similar vulnerability profiles, academic achievement plus social desperation.
False accusation method works perfectly. Should use it again.
Marcus proved the system. Multiple coordinated witnesses plus fake digital evidence equals guaranteed destruction.
Marcus is completely finished. Character assassination successful. Time to destroy another life. For our entertainment,
Poor scholarship boy. Should have known better.
This is our masterpiece.
Perfect execution.
Marcus will never recover. Predator labels are permanent. Game over forever.
Who's ready for our next project?
Always ready.
Let's find another victim.
Perfect success achieved. Time to celebrate properly. Then choose the next target. False accusations work beautifully.
Marcus, what is happening? The school just called about serious allegations. Please tell me this isn't true.
Son, we need to talk immediately. These accusations are devastating. What have you done?
I haven't done anything. I'm being framed by other students. They're lying about everything.
The counselor mentioned multiple girls and digital evidence, screenshots of inappropriate messages.
Those screenshots are fake. I never sent those messages. Someone created them to destroy me.
Why would students lie about this? What reason would they have?
Because they hate me. Because I don't belong in their world. Because I'm just a scholarship kid.
Honey, that sounds paranoid. Multiple girls wouldn't coordinate lies about something this serious.
Yes, they would. You don't understand these people. They're cruel and calculating.
Marcus, these are serious accusations. Inappropriate touching, predatory behavior. How do we defend against this?
By telling the truth. I helped Emma with math tutoring. That's all that happened. Everything else is fabricated.
The school is suspending you pending investigation. Your scholarship is being reviewed. This could destroy everything we've worked for.
I know, Mom. I'm so sorry. I never wanted this to happen.
Sorry for what exactly? For being innocent or for being guilty?
For being innocent but unable to prove it. For letting you both down. For wasting your sacrifices.
We took extra shifts to support your education. Worked ourselves to exhaustion for this opportunity.
I know, and I'm devastated, but I didn't do what they're claiming.
The evidence seems overwhelming, son. Multiple witnesses, digital proof. How do we fight this?
I don't know. They've thought of everything, made it impossible to defend.
Maybe we should hire a lawyer, though we can't really afford one. This is so overwhelming.
Don't spend money on lawyers. We can't afford it, and it might make me look more guilty.
What about counseling? Professional help to understand your behavior.
I don't need counseling. I need people to believe the truth, that I'm being systematically destroyed.
Marcus, you sound like you're creating conspiracy theories. Multiple students, fake evidence, coordinated lies. That's a lot of moving parts.
These aren't normal students. They're wealthy, connected, sophisticated. They've done this before to other kids.
How do you know that?
Because I've seen their pattern. They select vulnerable targets, then destroy them for entertainment.
This is heartbreaking. A brilliant boy facing these allegations. I don't know what to believe.
Believe me, Mom. Please. I've never lied to you.
We want to believe you, son. But the evidence is compelling, and our emotions are clouding judgment.
Your emotions should tell you that your son isn't a predator, that something else is happening.
We love you unconditionally, but we're scared and confused. This nightmare affects our whole family.
I know. I'm destroying everything you worked for just by existing in their world.
Don't talk like that. We'll figure this out together, somehow.
Come home immediately. We need to discuss this in person and decide our next steps.
I'm scared to face you both after bringing this shame on our family.
You're our son regardless. We'll handle this together.
I love you both. I'm so sorry for everything.
We love you too, more than any school or opportunity.
Just come home. We'll figure out the truth.
Okay, on my way. Thank you for not abandoning me.
Never.
Family sticks together.
Always.
Jake, I can't do this anymore. Everyone believes I'm a predator. My life is completely over.
Marcus, what's happening? You sound really bad.
Investigation is expanding. Police might get involved. Criminal charges possible.
This is insane. Over fake accusations.
Doesn't matter if they're fake. Everyone believes them. My reputation is destroyed forever.
We can fight this. Expose Tyler's group. Show the coordination.
How? With what evidence? They were too smart. Left no traces.
There has to be something. Text messages, witnesses.
Nobody will come forward. Everyone's terrified of of Tyler, or they believe I'm guilty.
Your family believes you, right?
They want to, but even they have doubts. The evidence looks so convincing.
Because it was designed to.
My mom cried for hours. All her dreams for me destroyed. Dad can barely look at me.
That's temporary, when truth comes out.
Truth isn't coming out. This is permanent. I'll never escape these allegations.
Don't think like that. There's always hope.
Is there? Once labeled a predator, what future do I have?
You're innocent. That has to count for something.
Innocence doesn't matter. Only perception matters. And everyone perceives me as guilty.
Not everyone. I believe you. Your real friends do.
You're the only one left. Everyone else abandoned me. Even people I thought cared.
Those people weren't real friends.
Maybe nobody ever was. Maybe I was always just entertainment for people who hate me.
That's not true. You're a good person.
Good people don't get destroyed like this, unless they deserve it somehow.
You don't deserve any of this. Tyler's group are sociopaths.
They're winning, though. Completely and permanently, while I'm losing everything.
This isn't over.
Yes, it is. I can't live with this shame. Can't face my family's disappointment.
What are you saying? You're scaring me.
Sometimes people can't recover from certain types of damage. This feels like that kind.
Marcus, stop talking like this. You're not thinking clearly.
I'm thinking more clearly than ever about how hopeless this is, how permanent the damage is.
Nothing is permanent. People forget, move on.
Not predator allegations. Those follow you forever. Internet never forgets.
Listen to me carefully. Do not do anything stupid. This pain is temporary.
How is it temporary when it's based on lies that I can't disprove?
Because truth has a way of eventually surfacing.
When? After my life is completely destroyed? After my family gives up on me?
Your family won't give up, and neither will I.
Maybe you should. Maybe I'm not worth saving.
Don't you dare say that. You're worth everything.
They destroyed everything, Jake. My future, my family's dreams, my will to keep fighting.
I'm calling your parents and driving over right now.
Don't. I need time to think about whether this is worth continuing.
Promise me you won't hurt yourself. Promise me right now.
I can't promise that when the pain is this overwhelming.
Marcus, please.
They destroyed everything, Jake. I can't live with this shame. Can't face what I've become.
You haven't become anything. You're still the same person.
No, I'm not. I'm the predator they created in everyone's minds forever.
That's not real.
Feels real. Looks real to everyone else. Maybe that's all that matters.
Your life matters more than their lies.
Does it, though? When the lies define everything now?
Yes, it does. Don't let them win like this.
They already won. Completely and forever. I'm just considering my options now.
Stay alive. That's your only option.
We'll see. Thanks for believing me, even when nobody else would.
Always. Don't give up.
Too late for that. They destroyed everything, Jake. Everything that mattered.
You still matter. To me and your family.
I can't live with this shame. This permanent label. Maybe there's another way out.
There isn't. Stay strong, please.
I'll try, but it's so hard when they've taken everything.